video. Okay. Are you saying hi? Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome back to Novel Idea. My name is Dia, and this is Poppy, who loves having her picture taken. She just loves it. So today I actually want to just do kind of a quick review of what I have finished so far in the month of June, because I'm about to take off to another state for a few days. I'll be gone for about 10, 11, 12 days, something like that. And I'm going to visit my family, and I'm very excited about it, but I probably am not going to be able to do too much posting while I'm gone. So I wanted to kind of let you know where I'm at with Summer Book Bingo and what I'm reading right now and all of that kind of thing. So without further ado, should we get started? Should we get started? Yeah, we'll get started. All right, so I already told you about A Place on Earth. So A Place on Earth by Wendell Berry was my library book square. Joyful, the cookbook, was my joyful square. Tarzan, Jungle Tales of Tarzan, Dave from Book Blather and Olive. We just finished Tarzan, Jungle Tales of Tarzan today. And that was my Keep Putting Off square. And the reason why I put it on the Keep Putting It Off square is because Dave and I were actually supposed to read it in March, I think, and we kept putting it off. So that one, this is the free square. Then this one is for Well of Ascension, which I just finished this morning. So Well of Ascension is book 2 in Mistborn, and it is by Brandon Sanderson. And I had a great time with it. I really, really enjoyed it. So it went on my over 500 pages square. This also counts for Big Book Summer. And so I will be letting Sue know that I did one book so far for Big Book Summer. And then the Foxwife was for my Buzzy book. Then I also read a book called Address Unknown, and it's by Catherine, I don't remember. I will make sure to put a picture up. But that was a new to me author. It is a World War II story that is written in letters, which is not normally my thing, but this was kind of a plot device for the author. A German and a Jew had opened an art gallery together in America, in California. And the German, just before World War II begins, has moved back to Germany. And they have moved to a fairly influential town in Germany, and they have bought a nice big house, and they are busy writing letters back and forth when Hitler comes into power. And the German asks the Jew who has stayed in America to run the business to not write him any longer and to act as if they are completely unknown to one another. And he begins to let this Jewish man know that he agrees with Hitler on quite a few things. He not only writes him, continues to write to him, but he continues to write to him in a very brotherly and inclusive fashion, as if they have secrets together. There are quite a few things that happen, but it's a very short story. Completely blown away by how intense this short story felt. I don't know if I'll ever read anything by her again, but this one I really enjoyed, and it counted for Read Historical Fiction 2024 also. So I'm working my way through that bingo board as well. I have one of the books that I'm in the middle of right now that will fill this square. I'll make sure to put the original bingo board up here so you can see which ones these are in there for. But A Place on Earth, Fox, Wife, and Address Unknown have filled in most of the spaces on this board. I am currently reading Riders of the Purple Sage by Zane Grey. I'm reading this with Amy from Hearthridge, and Penny, and Sandy, who is a commenter on our channels and has joined us for this read. So I'm really enjoying our conversations. I don't know that I would say that this is a favorite book by any means, but it's definitely been wonderful to read with these ladies. The sense of place in this book is incredible. I think that he really had a gift for putting you into the world of these characters. His character work is not so great, but I think that his description of the country, of the landscape, of the skies and the nature around them, and having that sense of place also express a sense of emotion and such from the characters themselves, or have it reflect what's going on in the characters, is very good. And so we are pretty far through it. I think we have like 5 days, 6 days left, 5 days left. So enjoying that one. And this one I think is going to go for BookTube recommendation because not only was Zane Grey recommended for June on the Range, but it was also recommended by Emma, the Bookish Princess, last year. I believe she read this. It was either last year or the year before, and enjoyed it. And then I wanted to read it because my grandpa was a huge Zane Grey fan. And so I wanted to read it for that reason. But I think it might go for the BookTube recommendation on here. And then I just have one here that will go for escapism, and I will have a bingo. The next one that I'm in the middle of is the Doomsday Book, and I am on book 3, chapter 24, and book 3 in the Doomsday Book by Connie Willis. Really enjoying it, and it will go for my sci-fi square. I am starting The King's General by Daphne du Maurier, and I will be reading this with Kelly from Kelly Reads a Lot and Courtney from Courtney Reads, and we're gonna do a Daphne du Maurier together. And I hope I like this more than Scapegoat. I doubt I will like it better than Rebecca. those are my predictions. And I am also reading Fiddler's Gun by A.S. Peterson. This is also something that I could include for Read Historical Fiction, run by Shelley Swearingen. So I could include this one. I'm not too far into it. I am taking it on my trip, and I'm taking this on my trip. And this one will also count for Big Book Summer, as well as Summer Book Bingo, and I will be taking it on my trip also. I fully expect to be picking up some books while I'm down south, and I will have to see if I can maybe find the next one in the trilogy by Connie Willis. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Okay, so that is everything that I'm really reading right now. I wanted to just kind of update you to how I'm doing with my classics for the year. I picked out 30 classics at the beginning, well, at the end of last year, really. So, of those, I have read Godsmuggler, Whittington, Riders of the Purple Sage, Aesop's Fables, If on a Winter's Night, The Professor, Evgeny Onegin, Jungle Tales of Tarzan, and Utopia, Hidden Hand, Weisberg, Ohio, all three of the Lord of the Rings. We decided instead of Baudolino. Neither one of us wanted to read it after we read a little bit of it and a synopsis. We decided to read Willa Cather's short stories instead, so we read that. And then The King's General I will be picking up tomorrow. And Confederacy of Dunces I DNF'd about halfway through. And then Becca and I decided to pick up Woman in White by Wilkie Collins instead, and we loved it. So we're so glad that we did that. And then The Inheritance I have also read by Louisa May Alcott. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left to read. I hope to definitely have those finished by the end of the year. So if I were to read 2 of these each month for the rest of the year, I would have them done. And I think that that is perfectly doable. So that is my classics update. And I think that that is everything. Like I said, am flying out to Tennessee tomorrow, and I'm going all by myself. My husband's staying home with the dog. And I'm going to visit my grandkids and my daughter and son-in-law and my oldest daughter, and I will get to be there for 10 whole days with them, and then I think I have a day on either end of just travel. So anyway, very excited. I'm sure that I will try to insert some footage after I get back and show you some of what I did while I was there. Just very, very excited to be going and seeing them. I haven't seen any of them in over a year. So I'm ready, definitely ready. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again in another video very soon. So like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. Bye.